What is the untold story of Anglo-Saxon warrior queens? Power, strategy, and legends. The Anglo-Saxon period in England, spanning from the 5th to the 11th centuries, is often portrayed as a male-dominated era characterized by brutal warfare, the spread of Christianity, and the gradual unification of the English kingdoms. Historical narratives typically focus on kings, warriors, and church leaders, with little attention given to the women who played crucial roles in this transformative period. Among these women were the warrior queens, figures who defied the traditional gender roles of their time, wielding power both on and off the battlefield. Let's explore the lives, strategies, and legacies of some of the most significant Anglo-Saxon warrior queens, shedding light on their often overlooked contributions to history. Queen Aethelflaed of Mercia, the Lady of the Mercians. One of the most remarkable figures in Anglo-Saxon history is Aethelflaed, the daughter of King Alfred the Great and the ruler of Mercia. Born around 869 AD, Aethelflaed was raised during a time of great turmoil, as Viking invasions threatened the stability of the Anglo-Saxon kingdoms. Her father, Alfred, is renowned for his defense of Wessex against the Vikings, but Aethelflaed's contributions to the defense and expansion of Mercia are equally noteworthy. Aethelflaed married Aethelred, the Lord of Mercia, in the late 9th century. When Aethelred became incapacitated by illness in the early 10th century, Aethelflaed assumed control of the kingdom. Her leadership was marked by a series of military campaigns that not only defended Mercia from Viking attacks but also expanded its territory. Aethelflaed was instrumental in the capture of Derby and Leicester, two of the 5 key boroughs of the Danelaw, the Viking-controlled regions of England. What sets Aethelflaed apart as a warrior queen is not only her military acumen but also her ability to maintain and strengthen alliances. She worked closely with her brother, Edward the Elder, King of Wessex, in a coordinated effort to reclaim lands from the Vikings. Aethelflaed's rule was marked by a blend of diplomacy and warfare, and her efforts significantly contributed to the eventual unification of England under Edward's son, Aethelstan. Aethelflaed's legacy is remarkable not just because she was a woman in a male-dominated society, but because she was recognized and respected as a ruler in her own right. She was referred to as the Lady of the Mercians, a title that reflects her authority and the esteem in which she was held by her people. Aethelflaed's death in 918 AD was a significant loss for Mercia, and her daughter, Elfwin, briefly succeeded her before Mercia was fully absorbed into Wessex. Queen Cynthryth of Mercia, the power behind the throne. Another powerful figure in Anglo-Saxon England was Cynthryth, the wife of King Offa of Mercia. While Cynthryth is not remembered as a warrior queen in the traditional sense, her influence over the kingdom of Mercia during the 8th century was profound. Cynthryth's story illustrates the often overlooked political power that women could wield in Anglo-Saxon society. Cynthryth was likely of noble birth, though her exact origins are uncertain. She married Offa, who became one of the most powerful kings in Anglo-Saxon history, ruling Mercia from 757 to 796 AD. Offa's reign was marked by extensive military campaigns and the consolidation of power across southern England. Cynthryth played a significant role in the administration of the kingdom, and her influence was such that she was the only Anglo-Saxon queen to have coins minted in her name. The coins bearing Cynthryth's image are a testament to her status and authority. In a period where queens were often relegated to the background, Cynthryth's depiction on currency suggests that she was recognized as a co-ruler or at least as a partner in Offa's reign. This level of public acknowledgement was rare and indicates that Cynthryth held considerable sway in the political affairs of the kingdom. Cynthryth's power extended beyond the symbolic. She is believed to have been involved in the governance of religious institutions, including the founding and endowment of monasteries. Her influence in the church, combined with her visible role in the kingdom's administration, makes her one of the most powerful and intriguing women in Anglo-Saxon history. After Offa's death in 796 AD, Cynthryth retired to a religious life, becoming an abbess. Her transition from queen to abbess reflects the dual roles that women in her position could play, as both secular leaders and spiritual figures. Cynthryth's legacy is one of political savvy and religious devotion, and her life offers a unique perspective on the role of women in Anglo-Saxon England. Queen Sixbur of Wessex, the mysterious queen regnant. Sixbur of Wessex is a lesser-known figure in Anglo-Saxon history, but her story is significant because she is the only woman recorded as ruling Wessex in her own right. Sixbur was the wife of King Cenwalh of Wessex, who ruled from 642 to 673 AD. When Cenwalh died, Sixbur assumed control of the kingdom, an unprecedented move in a society where kingship was typically reserved for men. The historical record on Sixbur is sparse, but what is known suggests that she was a formidable and determined leader. According to the Anglo-Saxon Chronicle, Sixbur ruled Wessex for about a year after her husband's death. The Chronicle states that she held the kingdom with great energy, a testament to her capability as a ruler. However, her reign was short-lived, and it is likely that she faced significant opposition from the male-dominated nobility. Sixbur's brief rule raises important questions about the nature of kingship and queenship in Anglo-Saxon England. Her ability to assume the throne, even temporarily, indicates that there was some flexibility in the succession practices of the time, particularly in cases where a strong and capable leader was needed. Sixbur's reign, though short, challenges the notion that women were entirely excluded from political power in Anglo-Saxon society. After her time as queen regnant, Sixbur's fate is unknown, and she largely disappears from the historical record. However, her story is a powerful reminder that women could and did rule in Anglo-Saxon England, even if only under extraordinary circumstances. Sixbur's legacy is one of resilience and strength, and her reign serves as an example of the potential for female leadership in a patriarchal society. The influence of Anglo-Saxon women beyond the battlefield. While Ethelflaed, Cynthryth, and Sixbur are among the most prominent examples of Anglo-Saxon warrior queens, there were many other women who played crucial roles in the political, religious, and social spheres of their time. These women, while not all warriors in the literal sense, exhibited strength, leadership, and influence in ways that were vital to the survival and success of their kingdoms. Saint Hilda of Whitby, for example, was a powerful abbess who played a key role in the Christianization of Anglo-Saxon England. Hilda was the founding abbess of the monastery at Whitby, which became an important center of learning and religious life. She is perhaps best known for hosting the Synod of Whitby in 664 AD, a crucial meeting that helped determine the future direction of the English Church. Hilda's influence extended beyond the religious sphere. She was also a respected advisor to kings and noblemen, illustrating the important role that women could play as spiritual and political leaders. Another significant figure is Queen Emma of Normandy, who, though not Anglo-Saxon by birth, became one of the most powerful women in Anglo-Saxon England through her marriages to two English kings, Ethelred the Unready and Canute the Great. Emma's life was marked by political intrigue and power struggles, as she navigated the complex and often dangerous world of Anglo-Saxon and Viking politics. Her influence extended over 2 reigns, and she was instrumental in securing the throne for her son, Edward the Confessor. Emma's story is one of ambition, resilience, and political acumen, and her legacy had a lasting impact on the history of England. These women, along with many others, demonstrate that the role of women in Anglo-Saxon England was far more complex and varied than is often acknowledged. Whether as queens, abbesses, or advisors, women could wield significant power and influence, shaping the course of history in ways that are only now beginning to be fully appreciated. The stories of Anglo-Saxon warrior queens like Ethelflaed of Mercia, Cynthryth of Mercia, and Sixbur of Wessex challenge the traditional narratives of Anglo-Saxon history, revealing a more nuanced and dynamic picture of the past. These women, through their leadership, strategy, and resilience, played crucial roles in the defense, administration, and unification of their kingdoms. Their legacies, though often overshadowed by their male counterparts, are a testament to the power and influence that women could wield in a society that was, by and large, dominated by men. By examining the lives and contributions of these warrior queens, we gain a deeper understanding of the complexities of Anglo-Saxon society and the ways in which gender roles were both defined and transcended. These women were not merely passive figures in history, they were active participants and leaders who shaped the course of their world. Their stories deserve to be told, not just as a footnote in the annals of history, but as a central part of the narrative of Anglo-Saxon England. In telling these stories, we not only honor the memory of these remarkable women, but also challenge ourselves to reconsider the ways in which history is written and remembered. The warrior queens of Anglo-Saxon England remind us that history is not a static record of the past, but a living, evolving story that continues to shape our understanding of the present and the future. Thanks for listening. Like and comment. And please subscribe, as that will help us get more videos out to those interested in the Middle Ages. See you next time on Medieval Chronicles 1066. Stay curious.